Hello my wonderful viewers, welcome to my platform. This is Linda's TV show. If it is your first time of coming across this channel and you like what you see after watching, please subscribe, put on your notification bell, set it to all notification. In that way you'll be able to get notified each time I upload a new video, even those without notification. Here we react to all forms of videos, international and local. Every Saturday by 2 p.m. we have our interaction section. You are free to call in to air your opinion about the happenings in our society. Invite your friends, share my videos with your families and colleagues. Do not keep this information to yourself. Myself, I will be sitting down here to watch this video together with you from the beginning to the end. Then we'll go to the comment section and leave our comment, our opinion about the video we watch constructively.
The federal government for being complacent. And I have proof to show to the entire world that federal government is complicit. Tell me, even me as governor of Benue State, attempted assassination was done on me for more than 1 year. Up to today, no culprits have been brought to book. And as I talk to you, even those that I was told as governor of Benue State that they were arrested, they have been freed. These are Fulani herdsmen or militia who were arrested, and they have been freed. The person they are prosecuting is my cousin and a Jukum fisherman who had no link with what happened to me when I was attacked more than 1 year ago. So this is the challenge that we have. The day that the federal government wants this insurgency and killings and invasion and taking over of our land by these Fulani herdsmen, any day that the federal government wants it will stop. But for now, I accuse them to be complicit because severally I have provided a solution and say that the way to go, can we have a security summit where Samuel Ortom will be there to talk about the facts that are available in my own state, and then we can listen to other states who will tell us what has been going on in their state, and then we'll try to provide a solution if the federal government wants that. So today I want to say that the federal government is complicit, and until they are ready to work with us, but because it is a planned agenda over 200 years ago that they have planned to take over Nigeria as their country, and it will continue to be. Whatever people say about me is immaterial, but I say the truth. And anybody who thinks that I'm not saying the truth should come out and provide a superior argument on what I'm saying. Today, it is a very big challenge. It is a problem. And without security, there is no way we can move forward in this country. And so, I still want to insist that federal government is complicit. And I stand on that. And I have proof. If opportunity is given to me, today that I'm talking to you, in the next 15 minutes, the program will be over. But if they call a security summit, which I have been advocating since 2017, if they will call, I'm ready to provide documents, I'm ready to provide material, I'm ready to provide evidence that truly this government is complicit and they're just deceiving people. It has been their stock in trade as far as I'm concerned. And so that is where we are.
Right. Could you give us a picture of why you think that certain local governments seem to be worst hit by the activities of these gunmen?
It is not just about certain local governments. It's about the entire state. It's about the entire country. Nigeria. Tell me, where else? Is it in Zamfara, where the Hausa people live, and the Fulanis have decided to take over their land? Is it in Kaduna, where the indigenous people were either traditionalists or Christians? Now they have been taken over. Is it in the southeast? Is it in the middle belt, where the Fulanis have decided that they are going to take over this country? And actively, they are being supported by the present government of President Muhammadu Buhari. When I say they are not happy with me, they are angry, but that is the truth. I have chosen to say the truth. And even if I am dead, let it be on record, just like Martin Luther King in America, who stood for the blacks and said the truth. I'm ready to do it. This is the truth. The Fulanis are deceit. They have made up our mind to take over Nigeria as their own country, and using Islam as a tool to ensure that they are in control. But the real agenda is not even about Islam. Islam, if you go to the southwest, there are the same family household. There are some who are Muslim, there are some who are Christians, there are some who are traditionalists, but they stay together. But here, the program is to use Islam and then take over the country. President Obasanjo, and I am sure somebody who has ruled this country as former military president, somebody who has ruled this country as a civilian president, if he comes out to say a thing, we should be very serious about it. President Obasanjo said that, look, this current government led by Muhammadu Buhari is about Islamizing, it's about Fulanizing, but the Fulanizing is the main agenda that they want to implement in this country. Some of us, that is where we are. The Bible says that you shall know the truth, and the truth will set you free. We cannot be complacent. We cannot keep quiet. We cannot just say anything. For some of us, we have chosen to say the truth. Even if we are going to die, let us die, and let tomorrow appreciate what we said. And so, as far as I'm concerned, the federal government is complicit. The day they want this insurgency to finish, it will be done. Actively, they are working with Turkey, they are working with Saudi Arabia, they are working with everything to Islamize. But the real agenda is to take over Nigeria. And all these insurgents that you see happening is from Mauritania, is from Senegal, is from Cameroon, is from all over the place, trying to ensure that the indigenous people of this country do not have a say, but the Fulanis have a say. We are not against Fulani people. In government here in Benue State, I have Fulani people who are in my government. I have no issue about Fulanis, indigenous people. Everybody in this country, Nigeria, comes from somewhere. Even the Tea people, where I govern today as governor, they come from somewhere. But we have settled. Today, because of the rise in population, there is nowhere you can say that the Tea people or Benue people should leave Benue State to go to Cameroon. Where is the land? To go to where? Where is the land? And so this is the main problem that we're having in this country. If this government will appreciate and stop deceit against the people, we shall all work as a team. Nigerians, wherever we come, let us cohabit and live together. But where a particular ethnic group wants to take over the country and make some of us slaves, I can never be a slave to anyone. It is better I die and not be alive. I cannot be a slave to any Fulani man. Fulani should live their life. The Tea people should live their life. The Yoruba people should live their life. Hausa people should live their life. Every other person should live their life. were not making me your slave, the matter of slave trade is gone. And all of us must focus and work together to ensure that we live a life, because today we are not living in a feudal government, we are not living in an autocratic government, but we are living in a government that is democratic.
All right. Governor Ortom, thank you so much, for stating your mind as regards the insecurity situations in Benue State. We keep talking about them anytime we have you, and we keep taking all sides, all views as regards that. But I'd like to ask you what's happening in your state. You've not been able to pay salaries. What is happening? And you've blamed it on the NNPC's failure, to remit money. What is happening? Why is that you cannot pay salaries? Why is that you cannot sustain your state?
It is very simple. This is the blackmail of the federal government against me, who is speaking the truth against the injustices that are being perpetrated against my state and against other parts of Nigeria. Go and ask them, what did they do in other states? Did they not support the state to pay salaries? Why is it that just 2 weeks ago, when I applied to collect loan, not from federal government, from bank, to offset the arrears of salaries that I inherited, over 70 billion naira. Federal government rejected it because I refused to join them in the APC and continue to do their maladministration and frustrate the Nigerian people. If they had given me that money, I would have cleared it down. Nobody will be talking about issues of arrears of salaries. I've been paying salaries since 2018 when the stakeholders met and said that I should pay. I've been paying. What is left is the arrears of salaries. And the federal government have refused to support me. They frustrate me. You heard last week, 2 weeks ago, the federal government came out and said that they are borrowing to pay salaries. So why can't I borrow? I applied to borrow money to pay salaries. They said, no, I cannot borrow money to pay salaries. So what do you want me to do? My IGR, because of the security situation in the country, I cannot raise IGR. Today, as I talk to you, over 1.5 million people are IDPs. They are no longer going to farms. And the federal government and their cohorts have sent people to kill in where these people stay and farm. Today is rainy season, and the farmers are not going back there. So how do you raise IGR to see if you can augment the payment of salaries? So this is the challenge that I have, and because I have stood, and because I have spoken the truth, and truth is bitter against this federal government, they have refused to support me. All those states that used to have problem with the issue of payment of salaries, they have supported them. And I tell you that in Benue State, because salary is a key matter, it is a challenge because we don't have industries, we don't have other commercial activities going on, but it is civil servants. So apart from other things, the civil service are the key facilitators of the economic development in the state. The state government is actively supported by the civil service to ensure economic growth. When salaries are not paid, it becomes a major problem. But from 2018, I have been able to pay salaries to date. Other issues that are coming up now, as I talk to you, why is NNPC? Everybody knows in Nigeria that NNPC are doing paperwork to collect subsidy. If they say they are paying subsidy, why is it that we are still having fuels queues all over the country? But is it because they do paperwork and collect this money and put in their pockets? What have we seen in the recent past about federal government officials collecting money, billions of naira? Even what they tell us, it is not true. They collect this in and pocket it and invest it in estate development. They invest it in Dubai. They invest it in America. They invest it in Europe and all that. I want to challenge anyone who thinks that I have property in UK or Europe or Dubai or anywhere. Let that person come out with it. You know, we have been doing all we can. But the challenge is that this federal government, all that they want is to pack money from the federal government as much as they want. That is why the NNPC, even though they cannot report or submit to federation account, they still collect this money on their own and they are working it. They are serving their cronies and all that. While federation account is suffering. Where is the fuel subsidy? Where is the queues in Nigeria, in Abuja, in Lagos, in Makurdi, all over the place? You have seen what the problem is, yes.
I think your point has already been made. I was just going to say that I was surprised seeing that you are live on this show from Makurdi. I thought that you'll be speaking with us from Turkey, where your good friend Nyesom Wike of River State is on vacation with Governor Ikpeazu, and I didn't see you there. And I was wondering, I mean, are you still with Wike? But that's by the way. You seem to blame the...
That is very humorous.
you seem to blame... or maybe you are still planning to go and join them in Turkey. On vacation. Anyway, you seem to blame...
No. Everybody is entitled to vacation. Even you, Ruben, you know, once in a while you go on vacation.
Anyway, you seem to blame the Fulani for everything in Nigeria. And some people will disagree that, look, whatever problems we have in Nigeria, the source is collective. Everyone has a share of the blame. And now the presidential candidate of your party, the PDP, is a Fulani man. He may have criticized anti-open grazing law in Benue State at a time, but are you going to support his presidential bid? Are you going to work and support the candidacy of Alhaji Atiku Abubakar for the presidency of Nigeria, who has been away in Dubai anyway? I wonder what he's doing there when there is an election here. Over to you, Sam.
Well, Ruben, I want to say that I'm disappointed in you. Once, let me tell you this. I'm disappointed because when you say that I seem to blame everything on the Fulanis, what is the meaning of that? I don't blame everything on the Fulanis now. Everything I've said about the Fulanis invasion, destruction, killings, and so on is the truth. Like I told you, the Bible says you will know the truth and the truth will set you free. I have never lied against the Fulanis that come here. But let it be on record that I have never said that the Fulani race is bad. It will be a logical fallacy to say, to profile the Fulani people that they are bad. There are good Fulani people. They are my friends. Some are my friends. And I've been working with them. But let us call a spade a spade. The Fulanis from Mauritania, from Libya, from Senegal, from Ghana, from Niger, from Chad, from all those things, who wants to take Nigeria as their country, collaborating with people who are here, Fulanis that are here, that they will take over Nigeria to become their country. Those are the people that I'm against. And so it is wrong to create an impression that I blame everything against the Fulani race. It is not true. I don't do that. And I want to let you know that we are free citizens. We can go to vacation. My friend, Governor Wike, deserves vacation after the trauma that he went through. Some of us believe that he has the capacity and the charisma to lead this country from bottom to top compared to what has been happening. We have been taken from, in 2014, when this present administration coming, we have been taken from top to bottom. So we felt that he has the capacity and the charisma. Unfortunately, Nigerians or the PDP people did not give him the opportunity. Some of us rooted for him. I was amongst the 17-member committee that was set up by the candidate himself and the party of the PDP. And some of us say that for the vice presidency, for those of us in PDP, we needed Wike to be the vice president so that he can bridge the gap. Man, we said it in our meeting. And we said that, look, it does not matter whether he supported the presidential candidate or not, but all that we're looking is unity and how we can make things work. Unfortunately, it was said that it is Governor Okowa, who is also a PDP member. Today is that is the wisdom of the presidential candidate. Some of us, I want to tell you that I have resorted back to prayers because I'm really confused, because I felt that Wike would have been the vice president after losing as the presidency. He was the second person to Atiku. And Wike has the charisma. It does not matter. It does not matter. All of us, we have our weak points. Wike can be something. But when it comes to mobilization and impact and value addition and reaching out and making sure that the party works, Wike is an instrument. Wike is somebody who stood for the party and make sure that things work. So for some of us, we believed in him, but unfortunately, it was somebody else. It doesn't matter. The party is supreme. But for some of us, I want to tell you, now I have resorted to prayer. If you have not seen me in Turkey, it is because I am praying. Even now, because they said you wanted to talk to me, so I say I can't disappoint my friend Ruben Mabati and the Arise TV, who has been standing tall and defending the people of our country, Nigeria. I said I will come out from my hibernation to talk to you. Otherwise, I have resorted to prayer. Lord God, where do we go from here? Where is our country going? What is the problem? And I tell you, as a Christian, I believe that power belongs to God. John 3:27 says that a man can receive nothing except it's given to him from above. Right. If God says it's Atiku, if God says whoever, that is all.
But Governor, I asked, will you support the presidential candidate of the PDP, Atiku Abubakar?
I told you that I am praying. I've gone into hibernation. And I'm praying, I'm fasting, I'm praying. So at the end, if God directs me, as he has always done, if God directs me that I should support Atiku, why should I not do it? After all, he's my party man. But I'm waiting for him. There are more that is expected. I expect him to do. I expect him to reach out to Wike, who came second. And he denied him the popular view of PDP members. 14 out of 17 say that Wike should be the VP. In his wisdom, he chose that he should be Governor Okowa. Governor Okowa is a nice man. He's my friend. And I have no problem with him. But if we are in a democratic era, 14 people out of 17 say that it should be Wike, and he, in his wisdom, gave it to Okowa, I expect more explanation. I expect him to talk to Wike first, that we're supporting. I expect him to even reach out to some of us so that together we can work as a party. So, but the bottom line is that for me, I've gone into hibernation and I'm praying, and at the end, whatever God directs me, I can assure you that I will do it.
Right, you used the word trauma to describe Governor Wike's post-primaries experience, and your answer, that pregnant pause and conditional support for the PDP presidential candidate, speaks volumes. How is your party trying to close ranks at this time, especially with overtures being made to Governor Wike, who has in recent weeks been hosting members of opposition political parties? Does that spell doom for PDP in Rivers State?
Well, let me tell you where we are today in Nigeria. We need to rescue this country, irrespective of party affiliation. Whether the media, politician, the civil servant, the stakeholders, the business community, everybody that loves Nigeria, you know that Nigeria is on the brink of collapse. That is where we are. So, one man cannot solve the problems of this country. We need everybody to come on board. So I commend my friend, Governor Wike, for hosting several shares of opinion from political parties, from stakeholders. It is a good thing. At the end, what do we have on the table that can turn around the fortunes of this country? You will agree with me, the Arise Media crew, you will agree with me that there is a problem in this country. We're not there. Look at security, look at our economy, look at social life. Where are we? We are at the bottom. As President Buhari promised us in 2014, that he will take us from top to bottom. What is required now is to take us from bottom to top. So, what can we do? It is not Samuel Ortom, it is not Wike, it is not you who are in the media. It is all of us. What can we do? Every one of us will have a complementary role to play to make sure that we lift Nigeria from where it is now. Every one of you, you will agree that we are not there. The country is dwindling, and it would have been better to say it is top to bottom, but now we are going beneath the bottom. Some of us are going to the grave. Many people have gone to the grave, and some people are going to the grave. How can we work to lift this country back from the bottom and then to the top? Because we cannot continue in this way. People should stop deceiving themselves. Those people who are telling President Buhari that all is well, it is not well. I want to say that I'm a grassroots man. I was a local government chairman. I have been in party leadership from the local government to state to federal, and then back to state. I'm governor today. All is not well. We are suffering. There's a problem. And this thing goes beyond partisan. We must forget about APC, PDP, and all those ones. We must look at what we can do to help this country be on its feet again. Nigeria is staggering. Nigeria is on drip as I talk to you. As I talk to you, Nigeria is on drip. How?
Thank you so much, my wonderful viewers, for watching this video together with me from the beginning to the end. Like I said before, if you like what you see here, if you like what I do in this platform, as you have finished watching this video, please hit that red button that says subscribe and put on your notification bell to all notification. In that way, you'll be able to know when I upload a new video. Share my videos, leave your comments in the comment section constructively. Until I meet your way again in my next video, I still remain your Linda's TV show. Bye-bye.